Happy Sunday, y'all. Had a absolutely fantastic time yesterday evening in the live broadcast, so thanks to all of you guys who tuned in live, who commented live. It actually was, the comments were coming in fast enough that, I could have just interacted with the comments for 2 hours, so that was awesome. Had a good time. This morning we went to a different church. There was a gas leak in our church. The services were canceled. And so we went to a Southern Baptist church here in our little downtown Greer. And it was great. I mean, we're Presbyterians. And not by accident either. Not those Baptistic types of Presbyterians. But man, we had a blast. It was great. It was a great worship service. And it was funny too, because kind of one of these missional urban churches. Perhaps you're familiar with the type. And so they had, they mentioned Advent a bunch of times, that we're celebrating the season of Advent. Baptist celebrating church seasons is not, used to not be a common sight. They had an Advent wreath with the candles. And then, I don't think they do the Lord's Supper every week. It sounded like they didn't, but they did the Lord's Supper this Sunday. And it was, they did intinction, which I thought was fascinating to see Baptists do. That's when you dip the bread in the wine. Anyway, little minutiae of the Christian life, which perhaps my fellow Christians will be interested in. But yeah, we absolutely had a blast worshiping with them. And you can tell what a beautiful day it is right now. So, this is in downtown Greer, which is only a few blocks from our house. So we walked there, walked back, enjoyed the sunshine. Absolutely just wonderful. So I'm feeling in a great mood. We have a turkey roasting in the oven. Wifey is frying up some manioc. So the excellent Sunday is going to continue. So speaking of food, Sunday dinners, at long last we arrive at the review of Food for Thought. So I've done 3 videos, I think, on some topics that came up as I read the book. I'll remind you of this at the end of the video, but I am running a giveaway for this book, an accompanying DVD by the author, who is a French chef. So it's a DVD on how to do fine French cooking. That's one prize, the DVD and the book. And there's a bonus prize for a separate winner of particular interest to homeschoolers, classicists, and lovers of literature and history. The publishing house that put out this book, Roman Roads Media, actually specializes in educational stuff and in video curricula for homeschoolers. So if you win, they will mail to one winner, and I will choose who those are. I will randomly select them, but the winner doesn't get to pick which prize he gets. One winner will get Food for Thought and the DVD. The other winner will get a video curriculum for the Aeneid model of the Romans curriculum from Roman Roads Media. So they have the first year of high school, they have the Greeks. Second year, they have the Romans, and the first module for the Romans is the Aeneid. So, really, like the ancient Roman history. So, I have viewed it myself, and it is excellent. So those are the 2 prizes. Quick review. I'm going to make it quick because I have talked about this book quite a lot, as you have surely guessed by now. I endorse this book. I approve of it. I recommend that you buy it. We've basically got 3 sections here. The first section, Francis Fuketon, the author, was a chef for a while in France, in Lyon. Also a church planter, both in France and in Quebec, and he's involved with he's the founder of Huguenot Heritage Ministries. The Huguenots are the the ancient French Protestants. So, both being a chef and in service, and then being a church planter and a pastor, this guy has been through the fiery furnace of hospitality. In the first section of this book, he talks about the place of man and food in creation and God's creation and what it means, and what our relationship to food ought to be given what our relationship to God is. In the second section, he gives them very practical advice about hospitality. Now, to some, hospitality comes more easily than to others, but there's no pretending in this book that hospitality is easy. So there's a lot of practical advice geared towards making it easy, but not slapdash either. Like, hospitality to him, and it ought to be to you, is something that is worth taking seriously and investing energy in. Then how do we do that in our day-to-day lives? That's the second section. The third section is recipes, and gentlemen, half of the book is recipes. This is the recipes section. This is the rest. Proof, by the way, that I have enjoyed reading this book. Look, my copy has tea stains on it. Oh, you will get a fresh copy direct from the publisher, along with the DVD, if you win the prize. So I'm going to put below a link to the contents on my blog. There are several ways you can enter. There are a couple ways you can enter that you can refresh each day. So try to get several entries in. One of the ways you can get 5 entries by doing this particular thing. I put this in there, to be quite honest, because I love you YouTubers. So the advantage I gave the blog and Facebook people is they've known for a whole day that this contest is running and getting around to making a video for you guys. But the advantage you have is that you get 5 entries for doing a blog post or video of your own about why you would want to read this book. Now, if you can add the extra bonus of what your go-to Sunday dish for hospitality is, or your go-to dish for having guests over, I'd love to know what that is. But if you do, see, I mean, YouTubers just dash off videos like nobody's business. So if you do a video about, it shouldn't be why you want to read Food for Thought, but why thinking about food is important, and give a mention of this book, you'll get 5 entries. You can go to the blog and make a note that you've done that. So that's the contest. Hit my blog, hit the link. Thoroughly enjoyed this book. Well written, eminently practical. So a classic like Supper of the Lamb by Robert Farrar Capon. I mean, absolute classic that I love, love, love. A lot of practical stuff, but really it's a book masquerading as practical in order to get to some more lyrical, theologically beautiful stuff. Fukushima kind of goes in the opposite direction. He establishes the theological beautiful stuff, and then from there he writes a legitimately and earnestly practical book. So really recommend this to you. Go hit that link. Try to win the book. You will get it in time for Christmas, and if you don't win, just buy it. All right, y'all. Have a great Sunday. I am out.